Sleeps.
Good morning.
Good morning. Man, I feel super behind. Becky is done packing her clothes already. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I
I'm getting
haven't
a
got
little
it.
anxiety here for that because I leave Sunday. So
Ah,
I've got work to do. I've got a lot of stuff I got to do before I leave too. So
it's always fun, right? But somehow things always magically get
always,
done.
always.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a thrill. It's like a it's like a Mission Impossible movie or something. Oh man. Yeah, we're heading up to the Bay Area on Saturday first. We're spending a couple days there and then we're heading out from there. Meaning I need to pack probably starting today. So I was freaking out yesterday because I'm like, what day is it? Is tomorrow like Friday already? It's like, no, not yet, but practically. I know. Yeah. What's up, Joanne? Love your shirt, blouse, however you describe top. Is that the right word for? Yeah, we'll take top. There we go. Hey, Katie, Eileen, super excited to hear from Eileen tonight. She's going to bring down the house. No pressure.
No
She's just,
pressure.
she's just a walking miracle. So it's always going to be amazing. Yes. Hello, hello. Anita, Peter, what's going on? Hey, Katie, you look so like classy and warm. That's nice. I love that. Absolutely. Katie, remind me where are you from? You're on mute right now. Yeah.
Daytona Beach, Florida.
Ah, is it cold there now?
Oh, it's going to be about 70 today, but it's
Ah,
probably 50 right now.
I know. Yeah.
Let's
Bone
see.
chilling. I get it. I'm the same way. Cindy.
62.
Wow, and that's tough. It's tough times. I don't know how we do it.
We're blessed. I don't know
Oh,
how we do it either.
yeah. Yeah. We
Very
I can't go
fortunate.
anywhere else now. I'm just like I'm weak. I just can't do it. Darlene, hello. Hey, Charmaine. Pumped to hear from you tonight. We're gonna have some fun. What's up? Oh, I can't hear you for some reason, even though you're unmuted. You might have to flip around your mics or something. I know, or maybe rejoin. Yeah. Hey guys, got a minute on the clock. We'll get started soon. And we're gonna have some fun today. Eric, what's up, Eric? Does anyone follow Eric like a hawk like I do? And it's just so much fun. Yes.
Yeah.
It is fun. Hey, Lindsay. Great to see you. Tiffany. Lindsay. What's up? Hey.
Hi,
It's
you guys. How are
hi.
you?
Oh, we're good. We are
Good.
good. We are ecstatic.
Yeah.
I think the trip feels like it's here now for me, at least. Does anyone else feel that way? Hey, Cindy.
Yes. We're excited. We are so excited. We are like counting down the days, although my green dress isn't here yet. I don't think it's
Oh.
gonna make it. I might be
Oh.
going, I think I might be shopping this weekend, unfortunately. My
Uh,
least favorite thing to do. If you don't know that about Cindy and myself, we do not like to go shopping. It is like dreadful for us. We like to do business. We don't like to be at shopping malls. So it's going to be really hard for me to have to go shopping after a dress that I ordered weeks ago that's not here, but it's
ew.
okay. It's okay. Maybe it'll show up.
Yes. Something will be better will come out from that. So, anyone down to be Lindsay's personal shopper, by the way? We're
Please,
taking,
please.
yes,
Joanne says no, absolutely never.
Amazon is great. I get all my stuff from Amazon.
I know.
Amazon. Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
It's like nice. Yeah, I go shopping in person sometimes and I'm like, I remember why I don't like to go shopping too. Then Amazon, it's like it's so simple. It just shows up and you can return it and everything and somehow something works out. So anyways, Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. Give me a big wave or throw a 5 in the chat if you're ready for today. Love seeing you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our Drive to Destin income producing activity calls. These have been phenomenal. Like, how long we've been doing this now for, guys? Like a couple weeks? Man, I think my most favorite part, one thing that I see that happens already, I don't know if you guys feel this way or not, is besides you just crushing it, everyone's building up their habits. People are building up your business. We're seeing so many income producing activities. So by the way, if you are new to the call, an IPA is an income producing activity. This is a call that we want you to share and you to shine. So if you did something in your business that led to a sale, you did something that led to a brand partner enrollment, you did something that led to actually business money being generated, that is not potentials. Well, potentials are good. We're talking about what actually is in the bank, what is actually in the system. And we want to hear those things, and we want to hear what you did and then how we can, and then we'll unpack that together. So in a bit, we'll have those up. So if you do have some, we love to hear from everyone. Hit that hand raise button on Zoom. It's on the very bottom. Raise hand, and then you should be able to like do this or something on your phone or on your computer. And it's going to be great. I already know there's people who have told us they have IPAs and everything. So that, but this is what I see, Lindsay and Cindy. I don't know if you guys feel this or not. What I feel is culture developing, and I feel community developing. Whether you like it or not, I think we're starting to like each other a little bit or something, maybe even love each other. So, and what's great about that is there's power in numbers, there's power in the tribe. I believe it's important in life to be planted somewhere. Sometimes in life, we think that we're supposed to be this rogue by myself. You know, if it were to be, it's up to me type of thing. But if you do business, especially network marketing that way, what I've noticed is life is tough, business is tough at times, and you run out. Each of us need all of us. So what I've seen is like secret to longevity, to massive success, to a lot of fun and impact is plugging yourself in, planting yourself into community, which by the way, can look messy sometimes. Who here's ever had a family relationship that looks a little bit messy sometimes, right? So collaboration can be messy, but it's beautiful as well too. And I just honor every single person here because you plugging in adds so much, whether you're not, you're like, well, do you really know me? We look through all the names. We look through everyone on the replay, whether or not you're actually sharing or not. You being here means so much. We see you, we honor you, and thank you for being here. We need you. Like I know Cindy, Lindsay, we feel the way, but Cindy, Lindsay, any notes on that as we're getting started today?
Yeah, thank you so much for allowing me to be messy. I'm like, oh, thanks for that, James. I'm that messy family member sometimes, you know? But Cindy and I say it all the time. It's like we do it messy and then we adjust, right? We plan it out, we do it messy, we take the action, and then we adjust the sails and really make it something that's so beautiful. And that is the part of this that is my favorite part. And I could not agree more. We need every single one of you, every single person, every single name that is on this call. And I love that we get to see your faces every single day. But if you can't get your face on here, and it's just, I know some people get on here and it's their name, it's their picture. That's okay too. Like we need that as well. We love you being here. We're super, super grateful for it every single day. We pray over you as well every single day. So we're just thankful that you're here. And I love this call. It has become my favorite 45 minutes of every single day.
100%. Cindy?
I'm in agreement. This is my favorite 45 minutes of the entire day. I was just telling Lindsay today that there's no moment in the day that I feel more inspired, more fired up to go talk to new people, more equipped to go out and have those conversations than right after I press end on this call. It is my most powerful few minutes of what I do next is right in that pocket. And it wouldn't be the same without each and every single one of you showing up and just playing a part in all of this. I mean, I love Lindsay and I love James, but I get to hear from them all the time, right? So really handing the mic over and learning about what you're doing, learning about the things that you're going out and trying and pioneering, it adds so much value to our businesses, but more importantly, our lives as well, because I say it all the time, but I'll never stop saying it. Coming onto this call and seeing you guys pour into everybody else, it pours into us and it fuels us in a way that makes us want to get up every day and create new tools and new initiatives and new resources and to get better and to fine tune things, because we have this connection in this community that James just mentioned. And I just want to let you guys know we love and appreciate every single one of you. And it is an absolute honor to be able to sit here and to be able to have this back and forth with you. So we love you. We appreciate you. We value you. And we're just so grateful for this community right here. We really are.
And we're just getting started, guys.
Just getting started.
Yes. And many of you we're going to be seeing very soon. So remember, we're like, literally a week away from now. Many of us are going to be in Destin. So big congratulations to everybody that snagged the ticket already. There's still time on the clock for that. And by the way, if you don't see you or your teammates on this list, let us know. We're just trying to get all the names together. We want to know you. We want to see you and everything. And I also want to tell you this. Being in network marketing for 15 years, I've seen patterns. One pattern I've seen always is I'm always in the last week before an event, I'm always looking out because there's somebody that makes a decision to come. There's somebody that gets started and is brand new, comes on board, crushes it in their business, didn't even know they were going to wind up at an event. Tammy Egbert, she shared on this call, one of our officers, when she got started in this business, guys, literally a week away was an event just like Destin. And I remember I was promoting it to her, just like we promote to you guys. And she's like, man, I really want to go. Her trouble was she had her daughter that was still with her too. And we're like, what do I do? What she decided to do, instead of having that be an excuse not to go, she made it a reason to go. She booked the ticket for her and her daughter. Both went to the event, loved it. Became, after that event, the fastest to officer in the organization at that time. Your next Tammys can be at this event. You can be that next Tammy as well too. So be expectant on that. And we want to make sure that we can see who else is out there. There's still some tickets left, but they are going to be running out quick, So, Anne, let me know. I see your name on the list as well too. So your name is there. Awesome. So we have that. Also, for those that are doing these IPA trackers, these have been everything. Remember, if you do it 15 times in completion, you will have an invitation to our mastermind. We're going to do, by the way, we were discussing this morning, we're going to do a special training on how to be in-person events, how to leverage them, how to recruit out of them. And we're actually going to do that tomorrow on our IPA call, guys. So tomorrow's going to be a special training. Come, whether or not you're going to Destin, you're going to learn a lot from that, but you're going to not want to miss that, because I want to learn what it is that Cindy and Lindsay do. Because every time I see them at an event, I'm like, I want to have that much fun. It's like, can you guys just teach me how to have fun? Like, Lindsay, how do you have fun? Like, can you tell me the secret?
It honestly, Cindy and I will tell you, it takes a lot we love strategizing. We love doing business. We love working with new people. We're constantly seeking out, who can we help next? That's the truth. Cindy and I are like, who can we help next? We are passionate about it. We are addicted to it. It is definitely something that we have to make ourselves have fun, right? We love to have fun. but we're so in the trenches every day that we have to make ourselves have fun. So when we go to these events, we kind of lose ourselves. We have we lose this business side of ourselves, and we just go free and have the most fun. And honestly, Cindy and I have had this ongoing thing for years where we just pick at each other, right? Mostly her picking at me, and then me and everybody laughing at my expense. I mean, let's just be real. But it is, it's just fun. And for years, I mean, in a previous company, we stood on stage. I'll just tell you guys a story really quick. We stood on stage at this previous company, and we had earned a trip to Dubai. Cindy and I had earned this amazing incentive trip, right? And she told everybody on stage that I was going to fall off a camel in Dubai. Well, wouldn't you know, God had it twisted, because we get there, we get on this camel, and Cindy almost falls off. Literally, I saved her life. She legit almost falls off this camel. I saved her life. I'm like, karma, like, you deserve that. You made fun of me on stage in front of thousands of people that I was going to fall off this camel, and I just saved your life. So we just have fun, and we kind of mess back and forth with each other. So it's just so much fun.
It is. I did. I literally was hanging off the camel. It was horrifying. I will never joke about that again. By the way, you did not want to fall off a camel. But I want you guys to I want you to lean in when Lindsay says we have to make the conscious decision to showcase and have the fun. Lindsay and I are very, very business minded. Like she said, we're constantly strategizing. We're constantly thinking about business tools, resources, initiatives, moves, scripting, all of these different things, where it's actually can be somewhat of a challenge to kind of let that fall to the wayside a little bit. And we literally look at each other and say, okay, we have to go have fun. We have to showcase it. And if I'm not taking pictures, Lindsay will say, Cindy, get out your phone. You need to document this. Lindsay, get out your phone. Why aren't you taking pictures? Why aren't you taking B-roll? It's this constant reminder, because that is not who we are inherently, right? Anybody else like that, where you have to make the conscious decision to go be social, to go put yourself out there, to take the pictures, to take the video? That's us. We are with you on that. But this is what this training is going to be about. We don't want you to feel bad about having your cameras out. Sometimes, that normal society, it can be kind of perceived as rude to have your phones out, right? Not in this case. That is why we are there. You are constantly getting marketing. Okay. And we're going to go into depth on that tomorrow, because you guys know we've got a strategy to have fun, because that's who we are. Okay. But a lot of it is just about letting your hair down and enjoying the moment, but also getting footage of it.
And then we realize we actually are fun. We're like, wait, we're pretty funny. Kind of fun. But we didn't realize we were that fun, but hey, we kind of are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited. Who here is excited to learn how to take down your hair tomorrow? Put a 1 in the chat. I need to take those notes, because I've never done that in my life, but I can't wait to do that. It's going to be great. So but promote tomorrow. I'm telling you, it is an art. It is an X factor. It is an amazing, amazing strategy and skill set. And it's just fun as well too. So that'll be tomorrow. And we're going to have some really, really cool things. Last couple of announcements before we get into IPs. I love seeing hands raised, by the way. Good stuff. We're seeing a lot of people do your 3 and free. Good job. Reminder, post them once you get your 3 customers, post them in your partners groups, of course, but more importantly, post them on your personal feed, your stories. That's where you want people to see it. So you can have an Anita Armstrong situation like yesterday that's getting brand partners enrolled. So they're seeing that you're doing these. And tonight, super excited. We have a business call that we have Eileen Schwartz and Charmaine Cross. They're going to bring down the house. But this is an opportunity to bring anybody that you feel like, man, I just want them to see this vision. I want to see an opportunity. Bring them onto this live call. It's the same link, this same password as well too. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be awesome. All right, perfect. So Cindy, Lindsay, should we get into IPAs? All right, I see, I'm just going to go in sequence. I see Miss Katie Garner. What's up, Katie? Tell us what happened. What'd you sell? How'd you do it? Everything.
Alrighty, hello everyone. So hey, yay, I have an IPA. Okay, January 8th, somebody, actually one of my husband's friends, commented on the pinned post. And you know how those are up there all the time and nobody ever comments on those anymore, it seems, but he did what I was supposed to do, sent him. This is when our website came out as well. So I wanted to say, well, take a look at our website. Let me know what you think. And he's just so nice. He's like, oh, it's great. And it looks good. And basically I've been doing the cha-cha with him. So long story short, he had to ask his doctor, sent the ingredient list. No, I actually asked him, do you want the ingredient list? And he said, well, I just copied it off one of the bottle, he didn't have a good list, in my opinion. So I sent him that and just kept trying to talk with him, sent him to, made sure he's in the drop revolution, and not just being patient, because and then I asked, well, how much weight do you want to lose? And he's already lost 40 pounds and he only has 15 more to go. And of course I said, the drops will help you do that. He's been watching me, he purchased, and that's it. I mean,
Come on.
it's patience. January 8th, and here we are, 21 days later.
Love that. Love
yeah.
that. Katie, that is an epic IPA because that is the process, right? It takes follow-up. It takes consistency, but it shows your care. I believe follow-up. Who has ever felt a little bit icky about follow-up? Ew, follow-up. Like, how do I do it? I believe follow-up is the most professional, heart-centered thing you can ever do. Because if you love someone, you're telling somebody you could change your life. If we don't follow up, we actually don't mean it. So that's what I see, Katie, and you're giving value at every single step. You're solving problems. You're just holding up to his face what he says that he wants. And I think he feels that. And that's why he's here now. So congratulations on that. Cindy, Lindsay.
And one of the greatest things too, Katie, is that just from a result standpoint for this person, is that I don't know about you guys, but I have found people who are already on a weight loss journey and who are already very clearly making lifestyle and habit behavioral changes when it comes to food and movement, right? Are the ones that get the best results once they add in the drops. So I am so excited to hear about his journey with this. So congratulations, way to continue to follow up, to continue to have that cha-cha conversation, because James is right. That is what it takes, is multiple exposures, which is exactly what you did. And I am just so happy for you, sister. Thank you for sharing.
Love it. Congrats, Katie. So good. You know what I love is seeing people's transformation. If you've watched Katie's journey, she's just getting more confident, more bold, more excited every day. Who here has felt that way, by the way? You're just getting more confident. Put a me in the comments or give me a wave if that's the case. That's the key here. Speaking of confident, Miss Cindy Kellick is one confident, amazing woman. What's up? Tell us what happened.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yesterday Liz was sharing her little story, and I was wanting to go on and nab her story and her pretty little face because I just wanted to share that. Well, I went to Drop Revolution, and one of my friends who I've been working with and talked to her an hour on the phone about these drops, and she just goes back and forth. She loved what Liz said. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I just reached out to her by text and said, hey, how's it going? And she said, I'm doing good. Anyhow, I'm like, are you thinking anything more about these drops? And, I sent her the link. She saw the film. She wants to get in. She wants to go on trips. She became a brand partner yesterday. While we were on the phone here now, she just sent me a text saying, okay, so how do I get into these drops? What? And so she's ready to order the drops. And so anyhow, she's ready to go on trips. She's ready to order drops. I am so excited for her, and I just cannot wait. Then I've been just loving on these people from Louisiana, and I on their posts and everything. And so I just sent a story yesterday out and from my post, and I got 2 people saying, hey, okay, I'm going to look at the video. I'm going to look now. And so that's my IPA moments. Just want to let you all know that.
Love it, guys. I'm on baby duty, by the way. So love it. Lindsay.
Hi, baby Jaden. Yes, Cindy. Oh my gosh. I love just every single bit of it. Again, your energy. I mean, who could not want that? Like, it's very clear that you are so excited, that you love what you're doing, that you love these products, that they're clearly doing miraculous things for you because of the energy that you give off, right? It's contagious. It really is. And so that alone is what people are they're just going to get caught up in your excitement and energy. I can tell you that right there transfers before I talk to anybody or before I send a voice clip to anybody. You guys, I get up, I stand up, I walk around, I'm pacing, right? You want to make sure that energy is really high because if you're just sitting there, you're like, well, yeah, I really like it. It's been great. Like people are like, what? So you got, and Cindy, you just do that, right? You just exude this excitement, this confidence, this energy. And that clearly is giving you incredible results because people want what you have. Most people are just doing the mundane. Most people are just kind of strolling through life, right? And so when they find somebody like you, Cindy, it gives them everything. So more importantly than what we have, it's really what you are giving. That gift you're giving just of that excitement and your energy is amazing. So I love it. I love that this is happening for you. You're doing amazing.
Thank you so much.
I just want to say to Cindy, it is 100% your energy. I once heard this saying that said, you either light up a room when you enter or you light up a room when you leave. And that has left a profound impact on me and how I enter a room. Because I want people to feel joyful and energized when I walk in, not when I leave. And Cindy, every time that you speak and every time you walk into a room, it just gets lighter and brighter. And that is what people are joining. And that is what we all need to remember when we're in conversations, when we're lighting up social media. I want you guys to ask yourself, is this lighting up people's newsfeed or are they scrolling right past it trying to get away from it? And Cindy, you are just such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul. And I just know that your energy is what is going to carry you through this entire process. And we love you.
Oh, thank you so much. I so want to be in that mastermind class and I haven't got my invite yet. And I'm just like begging for it. So I have a full-time job that I love, but I love this as well. And I'm just torn because it takes so much of my time. And as Kathy Simmons knows, my energy, I mean, I'm just drained. And so I just need you all's knowledge and I just can't wait to meet you all.
Yeah. We
Can't wait to celebrate.
you. Yeah, I just want to add one thing. If you're on this call and you're like, I'm not in that place. I'm not in the place that Cindy is. I don't have that kind of energy yet. I don't have maybe you're dealing with a life circumstance. Maybe you've got things going on with your job. Maybe you have, because I've been in that position, right? I've been in the place where it didn't matter what was going on around me. The things that were going on in my home, with my daughter and inside my head and my heart were not good. So if you are on this call and you are like, gosh, I really admire Cindy. I really want to be like her. I want to be the light that goes into the room when I walk into it. But right now I feel like that darkness. I just want you to know that the more you get on this call and the more you put yourself around these people, the people that you surround yourself around is everything. It's everything. So if you just commit to yourself, I'm not Cindy yet, but I know that the more I'm here, the more I'm around this circle, the more I am with this group, I know that I am going to become that person. I know I'm going to grow in that direction. And guys, that's exactly what I did when I was in a really dark place. That's exactly what Cindy McKnight did when she was in a really dark place. We had to pull ourselves out of the depths of hell and get around the people and the mentors that will drive us to the success and the future that we want. So stay around this call, come here every day, even if your camera's off, it will rub off. I promise you the energy will transfer if you're here. The moment you step away, it gets darker. I can promise you that. So Cindy, thank you for that.
Yes, and just one more thing on that, you guys. There have been some certain circumstances in our lives, Lindsay and I's lives, where we were in the darkest place that I don't ever wish on any one person, where you almost don't even know that it's possible to stand back up, right? And what I can tell you that continue to push us forward, to continue to show up in a way that we needed to show up to, is once you get away from the campfire, right? And it does go dark, right? And this ends, and then you feel like you're in this dark place again. What I will tell you is, finding, for me, this sounds corny, but I'm just throwing everything out there. For me, I would literally Google and YouTube personal development. I found a couple of YouTube channels, and I would go for a walk and I would have it in my earbud, and it was just filling my head with the good stuff, because the more that I just filled this with the good stuff, the more the bad drained out. So if you're in that place, that's part of life. We all hit those peaks and we all hit those valleys, right? But I would just urge you to continue to, as often as you can, just fill your heart and your soul and your head with all of the good stuff. It does help immensely to be able to show up and be the light for other people. Okay.
100%. I think that's a perfect plug, by the way. Plug in the BOC podcast 24/7, because you're going to hear from your peers. You're here from people that are going through exactly what you do. And Lindsay is going to be sharing today, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So I completely agree with that. Cindy, thank you so much for sharing. So appreciate you.
Thank you. Oh, thanks.
Absolutely. Joanne's up next. Hello.
And you guys are right. Your boldness and your energy is just contagious. It really is. I posted my 3 and free post the other day, just yesterday. And I got I was looking at all of the comments on there. And then there was one comment, and she says, "What is the price?" Now, normally I would have just sold it right from my stock, 100, give you 150. I said, no, but I'm not going to do that this time. I went to the boards and I posted the one for the boards, and where you get the 3-pack and one free. And it's like, I said, this is a lot of money. I don't even know this lady. I know her. Okay. I never met this woman. She just appeared on my feed. And so I sent it out anyway. And she didn't say anything right away. And I kind of forgot about it. But this morning, when I woke up, I got a notice from corporate that I had this customer. And she bought all 4 of them. And I'm going, oh my God, Cindy and Lindsay and James, you're right. So that's my IPA. Just do it. I mean, and get you guys are contagious. Your boldness and your energy. I don't think I would have done that before. In fact, I never did that before. Just did it like that. So thank you so
Come
much.
on. Guys, we're talking about 3 and free, Joanne. I just love how coachable you are. Guys, you notice, like, that's how you win in business and in life. anything that seems uncomfortable, you lean into it, and that tends to get the result. So Joanne, we were talking about yesterday how the key now is converting 1 into 4. And you took that baton, you ran with it, and you're like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm just gonna do it anyway. And that is massive. My gosh, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
Cindy, Lindsay.
That's how it's done right there, Joanne. I mean, Joanne, you're one of the most coachable people that shows up consistently over and over and over again. And I can't tell you how happy it makes me to see you get these wins. It just makes me, it fills my soul with all the good stuff. And you know what I love is that, and we're all guilty of this, right? We all make assumptions based on price and cost, right? We make assumptions about the value that other people might see or not see. And you push past any assumptions that I too sometimes get. Okay, I do too. You push past that and you put it in front of her, and she reacted because she saw the value. And so often we undervalue what we have because we see it as, a box set of drops. But the value is people improving people's health. And it's hard to put a price on that. And there's so much value in improving one's health. And I love, love, love that you did this. You did it a little bit nervous, a little bit unsure, and you got a positive result. And I hope every single person takes something away from that. And also, it is my favorite thing ever, James, to see baby Jaden's face pointing forward. I took a screenshot. I don't know if you saw me because it was so cute. Him sitting at the microphone. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's little James Jr.
The future speaker.
I know. I was like, can we all just take a minute? Can we all just take a minute and look at that baby? Oh my gosh. Joanne, yeah, I love you. You really are. You're like such an inspiration for everybody. Anybody that could ever just, I mean, I'd love to just sit with you all day and just watch how because you are amazing at everything. Like James said, you're just so coachable. You're like, yeah, I'm going to go do that. What do I have to lose? I mean, that's the truth, right? What do we have to really lose? Same thing yesterday, Joanne, I offered somebody the 4-pack and she ended up, just getting 2 bottles, right? One for her and her husband. Guys, like that's, if we offer, we offer this 4-pack and they fall back on, well, I'm just going to start with the drops, right? That's an amazing win. So I love that you're just offering it and saying, hey, this may be something you want to do. It's a huge savings. People love a savings. If you say to them, this is a huge savings, not sure if it's something that you would want to look at. They're like, yes, I want to look at it, right? And actually, I will tell you guys, that's a great follow-up. If you guys all go and you follow up today, this is something I was telling Cindy. I did this with a lot of people yesterday where I just sent out a follow-up message. I'll tell you guys exactly what I sent. Let's see here. Okay, Nancy DeBoer, I see you said you're on Facebook Live. If you can jump on the actual Zoom, Nancy, we'd love to hear your IPA too. Sorry, she's messaging me that she's on the live. And she's got a great IPA. She just signed somebody up with a 4-pack. So I'd love to hear from her. But I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I sent here. All right, so I said, hi, friend. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to circle back to you. Last time I reached out might not have been the right moment for you. Curious if I were to share some information with you to save money on the drops so you can start them now and get your desired results. Would you take a look? If not, no worries. I'll drop this in the chat. But I sent that to a ton of people yesterday, and I got probably 10 people that wrote back that were like, sure, I'll take a look. You guys, it's a great follow-up, especially on a Thursday, right? We work week to week here. You get paid weekly. It's a great follow-up on a Thursday with all of your people that have ever said, how many of you have had people that have said, hey, I'm interested in this product, and then they're gone, right? They're gone. Well, life happened to them. So just like James said, the follow-up is key. If we really care about them, it's important that we circle back around to them. So I'll drop that. But Joanne, you hands down are incredible. We love hearing your IPAs. You're crushing it.
Congratulations. I saw a question. I'm going to ask you guys, Cindy and Lindsay, about this as well. Is someone asked, do we post the 3 and free only once, or would you post it multiple times? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think every time you do a 3 and free, I'd say post it again, right? Because it's going to land at different people at different times, because the algorithm, does the algorithm thing. And we have to assume that you're putting it up not for the same person to see it over and over again. You're putting it up for somebody, the new person, to see it. So I would say that every time you do a 3 and free, plop that baby up there and say, got another one, got another set for free. I'm on my 3rd set of free drops, right? And just keep that ball going. It's great marketing to open up the conversations about how other people can get it free as well.
I love that. And Paula said, I've sold the 4-pack at least 3 times when all this month. When you do the 3 and free, there's no time frame that we're saying. It's a thing we're all doing. So whether it takes you a day or a year, I mean, the fact is you earned enough when you sold 3 sets of drops. I mean, you sold 12 technically, right? So congratulations on that. You definitely earned enough to be able to afford a set of drops for yourself. So use that. Definitely share that. Lindsay, you have notes on that?
Yeah, keep in mind that people need to see something 7 to 10 times before they actually take any action on what you're doing. So whether they become a customer, whether they become a brand partner, it does take 7 to 10 times. That's with anybody and anything in sales. Anything, right? Whether you're selling houses, whether you're selling cars, whether you're selling insurance, it doesn't matter what you're selling. If it takes 7 to 10 times, right? This is a dance. We do the cha-cha, right? Over and over and over again. So it's really important that you do continue to put, if you get it free, your product for free again, do another product. Got my product for free again, 3 and free. Like, this is amazing. How many more products can I get for free? You want people, like Cindy said, your network is going to be seeing things at different times, but there is still that person that's watching over and over again. And you're planting a seed again, a free product. And finally, you're going to be like, all right, Adela, I've seen enough that you've gotten 1 million free products. What's going on here? What's going on? And you're like, oh, let me tell you, it is something where it has to be in their faces more than one time. If you just put it up once, forget it. Like that's why we say, do your 2 posts a day. That's why we say you want to make sure that you're putting stuff in your stories, or you want to make sure that you're following up with people, because it is a constant dance. So it's really, really crucial that you continue to put out 3 and free. And if you're like, okay, I don't want to do, like, some of you are getting 3 and free every day, right? And you're like, I'm not going to make that post every day. That's fine. Put it up once a month. Like, make a point that once a month you put up, or once a week you put up. Like, just make a commitment to yourself. Like, I'm going to do this so that it's going to be part of my rotation in the posts that I make about the product.
And you don't have to do the graphic every time. If you're like, you don't want to post the same graphic over and over again, be a picture of you with like your box for free, right? Or just take some kind of picture where you got yours for free, right? You can change up the visual that goes along with the message. So you're not just constantly posting the same graphic and flyer every time.
Really good tip. Lindsay, Katie had a follow-up question. What are you sending to them after they say sure on that?
Yeah, I saw that. So a lot of the scripting that I was talking about yesterday, we are actually going to be putting that scripting in our boards today, James, and we'll make sure that the Warrior Movement has it as well. So that's in both of the Revolution boards and the Warrior Movement boards. Just so you guys know, our boards are very, very similar. We have a lot of the same scripts that we use together. But we'll make sure that we have those. I'm going to drop them. Cindy and I will take care of that today. I've got to do the BOC call right after this, but we'll get that done.
Awesome. Thank you. And to conclude us with IPAs, we got the one and only Ann Maki. What's up, Ann?
The one and only. The world couldn't take more than one of this one. Anyway, well, good to see everyone here this morning. And yay, Cindy, my Wichita sister. I'm so excited how well you're doing. That's so fun. Anyway, I wanted to share with you, I talked to a couple of times ago. I don't know if it was last week or what, about this friend of mine that I told her not to join in with me, just observe. Well, she did buy 2 boxes off of me for she and her husband. That happened. And then it occurred to me, I just love her and I would love to have her in the business with me, but I didn't want to push. And it occurred to me that it might benefit her as I'm really getting activity going and signing people up, that she could be higher up in my line so she would benefit from all this work I'm going to do and all those brand partners that are coming in. So I just reached out to her and I said, hey, I think it might make sense if you're interested, if you're kind of thinking, these will work for you and you might want to sell them. If you jumped in for the $29.95 and just hold your spot. Just hold your spot in my line. And then as you become interested, I'd be happy to, support you. Off we go in the business side of it. Well, she let that percolate for about, I don't know, an hour. And she was like, that sounds like a good idea. And so we talked over the phone and she goes, but now tell me about the business side of this. And so we had a little bit of a conversation and then I talked about, she said, well, I don't know what I'd order first. She said, my husband's going on a trip and I want him to have his own separate box right now, soon. I said, why don't you do this thing we've got going on called 3 and Free? You buy 4 and then he's got a box right away to go take with him. You sell the other 3 and you just got your own free for what he's taking with him on the trip. She's like, that's a good idea. So she's signing up as a brand partner today with 3 and Free. So I'm like, oh, thank you. It was fun.
Genius on so many levels. My gosh. I just felt like I saw a ninja pull out all these different ninja tricks at one time in a good way. But the sandwich method is powerful, guys. Anytime, take a note on this. Anytime you have someone that you're enrolling as a brand partner, are you going back to people that you can talk to about being a brand partner and letting them know, hey, by the way, Bob, I know you were looking at this. I have someone coming in right now. She's really excited. I can put them under you and it can help benefit your business, right? This is ways. There's a multi-7-figure earner in our profession, and he's enrolled like 10 people in a day, 20 people in a day because of what Ann you just shared right there. So absolutely love that. Congrats.
Thanks. Oh, and you guys are going to love her. I can't wait to get her into everything. So
go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Cindy, Lindsay, any other notes on that?
James just nailed it. Brilliant, brilliant strategy of just building in this idea early on that you're there to help them build the business, right? And that's one of the reasons this is one of my favorite, it is my favorite compensation plan in this entire industry, because it allows us and actually rewards us to help other people build. And you let her know that early on. And that is hard to say no to, right? I mean, that's really hard to say no to if you're even kind of thinking about this. It might make sense for you to get in and hold your spot, right? Because I'm going to be doing a lot of things in that place anyways. And the fact that you sold her the 3 and Free on top of that, I'm like, girl, she is off to the races. Okay. And I'm just so excited for you. Good job. Congratulations. We love you.
I was literally going to say the exact same thing. This compensation plan is, I don't care. Anybody, we have looked at so many compensation plans. Anybody at any company could bring us any compensation plan and it will not match up to Partner Co's compensation plan, period. This is a people rewarding other people compensation plan. Mm-hmm. It is. Mm-hmm. A lot of the other ones, there are a lot of things that don't benefit other people. And when you can really, really say to somebody, hey, like, we're building something really great here, and I'm also about to help you be able to do the same with us. Mm-hmm. Hands down. I mean, what a beautiful, I think personally, it's the most God-driven compensation plan, because it legitimately is. I know I can help you benefit. Absolutely, hands down. And there isn't all the other compensation plans out there. I'm telling you, they're broken. I'm going to say it on here. They're broken because there's this piece where you aren't helping that other person. You have to benefit yourself first. Right. And that's what Cindy and I do not like about other comp plans. We love this because of that, exactly what you just said right there, Anne.
Mhm.
It's brilliant. It is exactly what you could do, what James just said, which is go to the next person that's looking at this that you've talked to and say, hey, just so you know, we have some
Got three on
amazing
my
people,
list.
right? You are, yes.
Yeah.
And you go down that line before you know it, you're recruiting 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 brand partners. And I know a lot of you just had a light bulb moment because a lot of you have people on the fence right now. You're like, what I could do today. Yes.
Do
That's
it.
exactly what you could do today. So
Yeah.
Anne, you are brilliant. That
Oh,
was amazing.
thank you. You're sweet. I also did mention, and I think this is probably a good tip for everyone. I talk about that. I've been in other businesses and put a lot of effort in, and it just never got big. I mean, I'd get 10, 20 brand partners, but I'd pay for my own product and I'd never really fly. And I realized I think it's the comp plan, that was part of that limitation. So I tell them this is the top rated comp plan for multiple years, and it pays out 51% to the field. I think that's just a huge hook. Like, oh my gosh, what a generous company. So I
It
would
is,
share that.
and to take this in one step further, and I know we got to jump off here, we're running short on time, but to take this one step further, okay, let's say Anne goes and she puts 3 more people in her tree. Guess what she's going to do? She's going to go back to the person she's recruiting today, and she's going to say, look at this. We've already got 3 people under you. In order to collect all of that, all you have to do is go build out this
200 PV.
other leg, right? And then
Yeah.
she's going to start to do what Anne's doing. And the whole thing explodes and lights up. I love
I'm
it.
ready.
Love it.
Thank you guys.
Great IPA and great call, everybody. Hey, put a 10 in the chats if you got some value today. So much goodness that went down. I'm telling you, keep on plugging in. You're just going to continue to learn, grow, and everything. Reminders tonight, great opportunity. Follow up with your peeps. Bring them onto this live presentation that we have going on with Eileen and Charmaine. We have our BOC with the Lindsay right after this, if you want to plug in for your personal development as well too. And I think that is all my announcements there. All right, so let's pray us out. And by the way, if you are a prayer warrior and you would love to pray us out, let us know because we want to start handing it off to you guys as well too. And it's powerful. But dear Father, I just thank you for this day. I think the word that you're impressing on me is I thank you for a gift of endurance. I feel like there are those of us that have been doing the do and we're getting cool results, but we feel like things aren't clicking yet. We're like, when's it going to happen? When's it going to break through? Like, when's my time going to come? And I'm just reminded that when we submit our plans to you and we give up control and we just have it your way, that's when miracles start to happen. So me personally, I'm just saying your ways are better, higher than mine and higher than all of ours. So we give up ourselves and we just commit that to you. We surrender every single thing, every single plan, every single conversation today. And we just let your will be done. And I believe that miracles are going to follow that and amazing stories about that and everything. So we just thank you for this. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Have a great one, guys.